Hey everybody, great to see you again. We are not cooking today. I know, it's crazy, huh? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the treats that I made this week, and you can go back through the different episodes and watch them. Would love to have you watch them and share them and try them out. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put them all together in some little treat bags and kind of decorate them for the kids. And I'm gonna show you kind of how I do it. And with everything that we've got at home, you don't need to go out and buy gift bags or anything like that, especially to hide these. Now, these types of homemade treats that we did earlier this week, we did the jam-filled cookies, and those were great. There's some that my Nana used to make, and they're just so good. And then we did some protein peanut butter balls, and if you didn't want to add the protein powder, you didn't have to, but these are yummy. And you can take these and roll them in maybe some colored jimmies to kind of dress them up for the kids, or powdered sugar or something like that. I'm just going to leave them plain for today, but you can definitely dress them up to just make them fun and look fun, especially with like rainbow sprinkles or something like that. The kids would like that. And then recently we did the poop emoji peeps. So little marshmallow poop emojis, poop peeps, whatever. And then we did the peanut butter eggs, classic peanut butter eggs. So we've got 4 different kinds of things here. Now you can add to it. You could make some trail mix, or if you had some trail mix on hand, or if you had any type of snacks. The kids are in school right now, so maybe some of their snacks that they had in the cupboard, either some gummies or stuff, open them up and you can put them in their own packaging, or just kind of hide those. If you have like the little Welch's juice gummies, you know, those types of things, that would work great too. So whatever you want to do. But I'm going to kind of show you a couple of things here, how to tie them all together and make them super, super yummy. So I start off with just regular Ziploc sandwich bags because I'm not going to go to the store and buy anything I don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to take and use what I have here at the house. So I've got just a regular size sandwich bag, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the very top by where the Ziploc part is. Okay, so this part here, yeah, we don't need that. All right, because we're going to make it look pretty. All right, so what we're going to do is this is going to become our gift bag. And what you can do is, because this is all homemade stuff, you don't want to just like pop this on the windowsill for the Easter Bunny, right? Or if you're a grandparent and they're not coming to your house because of the whole social distancing thing and you're like dying because you can't see your babies, right? You can make these and put these in that gift basket with a bunch of other little small things that I'm going to show you how to make. All right, so, and that's in the next video. So tune in for that one and watch that, because that's some really fun stuff. So I'm going to put, you know, some of this stuff is peanut butter based. So maybe you want to keep the peanut butter stuff together so that, you know, your cookies don't end up tasting like peanut butter, you know, or your marshmallow peeps. So I've got the peanut butter balls in here. I could also put the peanut butter eggs. So maybe I want to do 2 of those, okay? And like 2 of these or something like that, okay? So what I'm going to do then, I just heard something like collapse. I hope like my house isn't falling apart. Anyway, okay. So what I'm going to do here is just cut off a foot of ribbon or thereabouts, okay? And then I'm just going to tie a little ribbon around this baggie. All right. And make a little bow. Now, if you can't make bows and you're like, no, I'm not the creative kind, I can't do bows, then don't. Tie a knot and you're good. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, and then you're gonna just snip your ribbon. There you go, look at that. Cute as that, huh? All right, so then to decorate it up, I've got some of these little, I have these upstairs in my little craft room. They're just little foam stickers, you know, that I've like let the kids play with, or, you know, especially if you're a grandparent, your kid and the grandkids come over, you usually have something for them to do craft-wise. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the little heart that's on the inside and just peel that off. I'm gonna stick that on there. Now, if you wanted to get really creative, a pen, okay? And you can do this before you stick it on there or after, it doesn't really matter. And you can put their name on it. So this one here, I'm doing for Mia. Mia's our granddaughter. All right, so if she's hunting in her house, or if we can't go see her because, you know, the whole social distancing thing. So we're going to make up some little baskets for them. So little Mia, that's going to go in her basket right there. So then what you can do, the next one is same thing. You can cut your top off. And these baggies work great. They're like such a, you know, you can put like, if you had some granola cereal, I've got this too. I've got some trail mix and I've got some granola, like chunks of granola, and mix that all in and make a little treat bag of that. That would be great. They would love that. So whatever they find on the windowsill is theirs. And it's great if you label them because then you can kind of even them out. My mom was all about, she had 6 of us, okay? So, you know, mom and dad, whenever Easter came, you know, she always tried to make things even. So usually when we hunted for everything, we dumped it in one big bowl and then we just kind of, because the older kids always found way more than the younger kids. So, but lots of times what I do, I have a lot of the plastic Easter eggs upstairs that you could definitely use for this if you wanted to, but I just thought the treat bags were a little more personal. You could take those eggs like I do and everyone gets a color. So like when my nieces and nephews used to come over and do Easter egg hunts on Christmas, on Christmas? No, on Easter. They would take like, Courtney would be pink and Branson would be blue and Tannen would be green. Definitely Tannen is green. And so I would try to like divvy them out per their favorite color. So then I would hide them all around the house and they could only pick up the color that they were assigned to. So that was kind of fun too. So that might be a good idea for you guys. Okay, so this one here, I'm just gonna put in cookies. All right, so 3 cookies are gonna go in this one. All right, and then we're gonna do blue. So, and like I said, you can kind of match this up however you wanna do it. If someone, like if their favorite color is blue, then maybe you wanna do all blue ribbons for them. Or if they like pink or yellow and you got some ribbon. So whatever you've got, just use. And if you don't have any colors per se, but you have some string, then use string. They're not gonna care. The biggest thing, it's gonna be for them and it's gonna be personalized. It's all about making everything personal this Easter, okay everybody? So don't worry about if you don't have the perfect present for your grandkid or your kid. This is all about showing them how much you love them and how much you care about them and that you're glad that they're part of your family. So this here is gonna be autos. Now they're each gonna get more than that too, so. Okay, so there's autos there. So I'm gonna keep continuing to make these. I've got the poop emojis. They're gonna love these. I know that they're gonna love these. So the poop emojis I kind of keep separately because they're marshmallow. And I don't want them to get too hard with anything else, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put those in a baggie by themselves. I'm gonna put 2 per bag, all right? So this one here, one is gonna go to each one. So, and then I've got some for the older grandkids too. So, all my nieces and nephews are pretty much grown and out of the house, so. And a lot of them moved away, so we don't really have Easter egg hunts anymore, but like with everything that's going on this year, you know, we can't have big, huge family gatherings, which really stinks, right? So we can at least make this something that's personable and nice and just for them, because you know what? Us as adults are going through a hard time adjusting to all this, but so are the kiddos. You know, I mean, they don't have school. Like here in Maine, they're not gonna be going back to school. So it kind of stinks. And like with the seniors this year, with not being able to like celebrate with their senior class, it really, really stinks. So we've got to make it the best that we can. So just keep continuing to make these and just make them personal and just really put your heart into them. And what we're going to do in another video is I'm going to show you like different things to put together for them that would really be cool. Some crossword puzzles, some word searches, some coloring books. And if you're saying, oh, I'd really like to get them some crayons, but I don't have any crayons. Okay, if they've been over to your house, okay, and you must have some crayons. If you don't, well, I'm sorry, but I have crayons, and they're used crayons. But what you can do is you can take those crayons and you can melt them down and you can put them in the little muffin tins, okay? and you can pop them in the refrigerator for just a little bit and cool them down, and then leave them on the counter, and they're gonna all congeal back together, and you pop them out, and they have little disc crayons that are so super cool. I mean, we used to do that as a kid when we would like take all the reds, all the different shades of reds, and we'd throw them in the pot and we'd melt them down. Now you can microwave them, and you can microwave them down and make them into your own crayons, or you can like put in different colors and swirl them around and make them really fun. So go through your crayon box, dig out all the old crayons, take the peelings off, melt them down, and make some crayons in muffin tins. So those would be really cool to put in the Easter baskets too. So join us for the next film or video, and we're gonna make some Easter baskets and really make it cute for the kiddos. So we'll see you next time.